April 2nd, World Autism Awareness Day. Awareness is not just like a single day thing. Of course, entire April month is filled with activities related to autism, awareness among the people who are interested in the field, and there are activities and fun filled programs going on. But beyond all that, what we need is inclusion, love, and acceptance. Here are some words from us. Us, the families who are raising a child with autism spectrum disorder. And also, this is for all of you to know that we expect to believe. That is, we expect you to believe in the potentials of anyone who is different from the majority of this world. We believe this is not the end because we are always behind opportunities to find. Can you believe? We don't want your pity. Can you believe? We have a life which is just different from yours, but not a life which should be pitied. Because we have something to do always. We have something to look for. We have something to manage. We have something to cherish. We have something to celebrate each other day. So, just believe our life isn't a life of hopelessness. It's a life where we search for hope in all the small things that we can find. Here, this is for our children. You are different, but it's just amazing. Isn't it just amazing to try out things which someone says it's impossible? That's what we are doing. Yes, diagnosis is not the end. There is always a hope in the other end that we can walk. The path is not just smooth, but it isn't rough either. Okay, it may be rough, but we have learned to swim, we have learned to climb, we have learned to even jump over the highest obstacle and walk. We have learned to climb higher rocks. We have learned to swim through the deepest oceans. Yes, not in the literal sense, but all we have faced, all we are facing, and we will face. It's not something which is written clearly, but we are hopeful, we are optimistic. Autism doesn't make a life full of pessimism, but it is a search for optimism in ways which no one can imagine, and we are just grateful for it. Why can't you believe that our children can just have a life which a person with a normal intelligence can have? Why do you think just because they don't speak or they just don't reply hi to you, why do you think they aren't intelligent? Yes, they are not in their own world, but they are making a world for themselves. They are working towards their potentials in their way, and we are just supporting them to rock. These are just words coming from my mind because I'm just going on with it each and every day. I haven't prepared for the words. So, this is just the life, and this is how the life is. I wasn't prepared for it, but This life is preparing me to be a better person, to have greater trust in God, to be hopeful, to be ready for anything, and also to believe in impossibilities, to not cry over the words which hurt, but be hopeful for the goodness that my child can be. My child wouldn't be needing me forever because he is also working tirelessly. My child wouldn't be needing me forever in his life because he can make his life, and I'm forever working on him, and he's forever trying his best. He has his limitation. Yes, he has his limitation, but that doesn't stop him from learning what this world can give. He is not in his own world, but he just observes the world in unique ways, just authentic, just himself. And I'm here not to be down because of some words you said. I am not here to cure him because it's not a disease. I am not here to set him right because he's doing his best and not a crime. It is not a criminal to be monitored or to be corrected. Yes, he is himself. He's just learning his way. That's what I take. Please don't tell me to correct, but it's not correction, it's teaching. Teaching, he's learning by himself, just observing. So, I'm just gentle, firm, and yes, all my words enter his head, and you need not just ask me whether he can get it. Just get what I say now. They are just different but not less. And they understand you, and you have to understand them. They deserve respect. And if you want respect for yourself, just learn to accept the differences. Do not throw words which may hurt. Do not throw words of pity or do not move away. Just give the love, or if you can't give the love, just don't give the hate. This is all we can say from our part as awareness. Just try just being blunt. Yes, we can't take hurt either. We can't be calm when you exclude. Yes, this world belongs to all. And yes, as you have the right, people with differences, people with different abilities, people who can't speak for themselves, people who can't voice out, do have the same right as anybody have. And yes, voice is not the only way to say. The alternatives do exist, and communication can be any way. So yes, no voice doesn't mean not thinking. So just respect the thoughts of any individual you come across. And this is the best words which I can say for you to be aware of what autism is. To take it, I don't know how much you understand, but to take it or not is your choice, but to say is my choice. That's what I am representing, not just for my son, for all the kids on adults who and families who want to voice out the same in their ways for their loved ones. Thank you.